I'll stick my elbow straight across your elbow.
Go ahead.
Do you understand?
Go ahead.
Don't talk to me like that. Do you understand?
I dare you.
Now, those are the type of individuals we will re-migrate if we had my way in terms of migration policy.
Throwing these salutes in the middle of Speaker's corner, unashamedly, when my grandparents fought against this ideology.
Okay, to attack the merits of my own political beliefs instead of cowering away towards conjecture and nonsense like a school child.
Sorry, geezer.
Almost there. So, apparently, according to him, me walking over to see what's happening, and there's a conversation where he's interrupting Mohammed Hijab, is me associating with Mohammed Hijab, and now I have to defend everything Mohammed Hijab does because I just went over to look at what he was doing. That puts you all in association with Mohammed Hijab because you all go over and see what he
That's
talks
my
about.
point. That's my point.
He's-
Can I respond now? Can we respond?
He's equating him retweeting Paul Joseph Watson, the racist who says N-word, P-word.
He's already said this. Can we have a time discussion now?
With what I do with Mohammed Hijab.
Can we have a?
There you go.
Can we have? Okay.
No, I'm done.
So great. So, firstly,
Yeah.
just because you repost a post of someone, does that mean there's two things? You've either reposted it because of the person, or you've reposted it because of the message. I believe that Notting Hill Carnival, with the 14 stabbings that happened last year, either it demonstrates that the gang violence, which is typically tethered to ethnicities, or it's a case that Notting Hill Carnival is not a paid event, therefore anyone can enter. So the reason why I reposted him was because of the message, not the person. Now, no, 1 second. Well, there's a difference, right? Hitler.
Is there really?
Yes. There's a difference.
really?
There's a
Have you
difference
looked at Paul
between.
Joseph Watson and what
There's
he
a
does?
difference between. Do you notice how you're now interrupting
I'll let
me?
you speak, I'll let you speak.
Because I have no idea who Joe. Paul, besides from his YouTube videos, I have no idea who he is. Right? I may engage with him with the internet. I know he's an internet commentator. I know he's an internet commentator. Hold on. If you interrupt me again, I'll start being rude to you. So he's an internet.
Let's keep it
all
simple.
I know about Paul Joseph Watson is that he's an internet commentator, right? I repost his tweet because I agree with the message. Now, Tay, my invitation to you is to discuss the merit of my political beliefs instead of affiliations, because retweeting someone is a very easy form of engagement with on Twitter. Anyone can do it, and anyone could be ignorant towards what the person does with everyone. So, actually quote what I say politically, and don't assume that I believe wholeheartedly with what everyone does. Because if it turns out that Paul Joseph Watson is this closeted racist, I condemn it. If it isn't true, I would agree with a lot of what he says politically. So Tay, don't be a coward, right? Instead of doing that, discuss on what I say politically myself on my platform that I've built up. My second point, the reason why I mentioned hijab is because you share a platform. The YouTube channels that you're using now.
I share a platform with you.
Okay, no, as an Islamic speaker, the Muslim speakers on these channels, like Hamza Sten, like Mohammed Hijab, like Ali Dawah, are either engaged in sexual or financial scandals. They are listed speakers on your channel, on the channel that you are using as an Islamic speaker. So in which case, you are sharing a platform with men who you agree religiously on issues, but not on the issues of their private sex life or financial life.
When did I say I agree
Point
with them
being,
religiously as
it's
well?
just because I agree with someone politically doesn't mean I agree with them being a secret closeted racist. To attack the merits of my own political beliefs instead of cowering away towards conjecture and nonsense like a school child. I want you to quote what I've said politically in my activism on my online posts and use it against me. If you want to use what is said on the repost about Notting Hill Carnival and you want to have a debate that Notting Hill Carnival isn't degenerate and encourage stabbings, you can have that discussion. But don't say, oh, it's this person and in his private life, which isn't my life, I have no idea about that drama, and you're going to expect me to defend it. I'm not Paul Joseph Watson. I don't need to defend that man. If he's a closeted racist, I condemn it. Now, I condemn that.
Take the tweet down?
I condemn that. Well, no, because I don't know anything about it.
Oh.
And I agree with
how
the
are you
message.
condemning?
I
How are you
agree
condemning?
with the
How are
message.
you
I agree
condemning
with
him
the
if you're not
message
willing to
because
take
I
the tweet
agree
down?
with the
Because you're just
message.
about
Because I
platforming
agree with the
yourself,
message.
buddy. You're just an
I
ex-state
I
student
agree
who
with the
wants a
message.
platform and
I
you wanna get
agree
out
with
there.
the message.
So you agree with the message? Wait.
Yeah.
So you agree with the message that multiculturalism has failed?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. and you know the person that was tweeting that was implying racist undertones. Now you know that. Now you know that.
No.
And you're not willing to take it down.
No. Because
Interesting.
you could say that privately someone
I
has...
think I know why, because
Okay.
he's around this park and he's saying, quote me directly, right? I'm going to quote him directly.
Go on.
He called one of my friends a Somalian pirate.
Yep.
I think that's a bit racist.
Do you know why?
That is-
Do you want? Does anyone want to know why? Does anyone want to know why? Does anyone want to ask why? Why? Do you want to know why? Because firstly, he doxed my real name, a name. Okay. He said that. We've got screenshots of.
Only one person
Wait. Hold on. We've got. Wait. He's going to interrupt me. We've got screenshots of him listing YouTube videos of the name, my full name, the name that I don't go by, even though he knows I'm vulnerable. He knows that I'm homeless right now. He knows that Prevent are after me. He knows I've had. Wait, 1 second.
why are you
Oh yeah,
here
interrupt me.
Why are you here then?
Interrupt me.
Why are you
Okay.
here?
Maybe try and
Okay.
get your life
Hold
together.
on. So firstly, he knows I'm a vulnerable minor. Then he uses my real name because he knows that the certain more radical elements of Islam could use that. In which case, I responded with this dilemma: if you use a name that I don't publicly go by, I go publicly by
you said
Young
you're
Bob.
okay
Wait
with
one
going
sec.
by your name now.
Hold on. Yeah, I said that afterwards. Because
how do you know you didn't use
beforehand, I very publicly said my name that I go by is Young Bob. I never publicly said on any online.
Look.
Wait! Stop
I
interrupting me,
denounce
Tay.
anyone that
Tay,
put his name
Tay.
out. I agree.
Tay.
That was wrong.
Okay, that is wrong. So I gave this ultimatum. I said that if you use a name that I don't go by, I'm going to use names that you don't publicly go by. The reason why I called him a Somali pirate is because.
That's not
Wait.
a name.
Hold on. That is a name. The reason why. Hold on. The reason why I called him a Somalian pirate is because he's Somalian and he pirates videos and he also pirates people's public information. So he's a Somalian pirate.
You see, guys, what he's doing here is everyone knows what he's implying by retweeting.
You can
photos
say
of
that,
this.
but that's what I publicly
Everyone
say.
knows what he's implying by saying Somalian pirate. But he's just playing a game for you guys. He knows.
Can you prove it?
He knows what he's.
Can you prove it?
He knows what he's
Can you
saying.
prove it?
Well, Somalian pirate. Can I go around calling anyone a Somalian pirate? No.
If
because it's
he's
racist, buddy.
if he's a pirate
It's
and if he's
racist, buddy.
Somalian, you can call him a
It's
Somalian
racist,
pirate.
derogatory term.
Would that be okay? He says Somali.
Why are people laughing? They obviously know what that
You know
implies.
where it comes
You
from,
know what it
right?
implies.
No.
And it's kind of.
Do you agree with doxing people? What is worse, doxing someone's name as a public
hang
figure,
on.
or calling
So-
Tay, because you interrupted me, I'm going to pose you this question.
Yeah.
Is it worse to dox the name of a vulnerable minor,
Yeah.
or to call someone who is a pirate and Somalian a Somalian pirate?
Why are you equating?
No.
these things?
Answer the
I'm
question.
happy to say they're both.
Answer the question, which is worse? Is it to dox the name of a vulnerable minor, or is it to call someone who is a pirate and a Somalian pirate?
Okay. Both is wrong. Both
Which
is
one's worse?
Mine is worse.
Both is wrong.
Which is worse?
Of course,
Which is
putting-
worse?
of course
Because,
putting a
by the way,
vulnerable person-
doxing someone's name could lead to several things. Their career being over, their family disowning them,
So can
them
calling
being
someone a
kicked out of
Somalian
their
pirate.
house.
So can you calling someone a
How is a
Somalian
Somalian
pirate?
household going to kick someone out and be calling a pirate?
Yes, you can.
It can.
How?
You can. It's a racist remark.
How
It's a
can
derogatory
your
term.
family kick you
In the
out
context
for
of the
calling someone a
situation,
Somalian pirate?
everybody
He's
knows-
jumping in. Okay.
Everybody knows.
So, people, if I may.
That terminology simply mentioning everyone knows.
Very quickly.
Nobody's denying
Simply
it.
mentioning somebody's
doesn't make
ethnicity
one right.
and then applying a
Doesn't make one
designator
right.
afterwards is not inherently racist. For it to be racist, it has
Oh,
to
the
be-
closeted racist, and he's racist as well.
Oh, so
All right.
coming after
So,
redemption. yeah?
how are you? How are you guys? So, Say, I appreciate that today you're calm. Let's see if at the end of this you'll be running away yelling again like you did last time. So, simply calling somebody a Somalian pirate inherently is not racist. For example, if I call Jack Sparrow an English pirate, that wouldn't be me calling being racist to Jack Sparrow. Simply using a cultural designator, Somalian, Nigerian, even English.
I'm from
and then-
Cornwall. I'm a Cornish pirate.
Oh, dude, that's racist. That's racist. That's racist. Okay. So therefore, what is actually racist, unfortunately, is implying that there are certain groups of people that you cannot apply a designator to. Now, if you call somebody a Somalian pirate in retort to them exposing your identity, that is not inherently racist. You can say it's offensive, but not racist.
He's a
because
pirate.
A pirate.
He pirates
is not a
videos.
positive thing.
He pirates videos of speakers.
It's that simple.
And he pirates people's public information.
Guys, next time, the reason it's embarrassing, here's what Tay's gonna do. The reason it's embarrassing is because Tay's gonna tell me that because I'm black, I should not allow somebody to call somebody else Somalian pirate. That is inherently racist. Because Tay is assuming that because I am black, I have to agree with everything he says. That is racist. Because Tay only ever sees the world through race. I do not. So, my racist, go ahead.
Who's the buddies I hang around with?
So let me get name on, right?
Wait, so after that, I'm going to name off all of the...
I'm quiet too.
Oh, wait, hold on. After you name all the people that supposedly I'm with and I agree wholeheartedly with everything they do, I'm going to list off all of the Muslim speakers in Speaker's Corner who are engaged in financial and sexual scandals, and I'm going to assume... I've got proof, yes.
Show us.
I'm going to show it after this. And
No,
I guarantee...
Show us in front of the screen.
Yeah, I will. So, if this is the Tay method. If someone is in the same protest, or if someone shares the screen with someone else, that therefore means that everything that the person you're next to does, you therefore have to agree with. Now, if that is the method that Tay is going by, Tay, if that is his judiciary he wants to live under the Sharia, should be arrested for financial scandals and sexual scandals, for abusing women, for lying about registered companies, and for lying about taxes.
So can I go now?
Yes.
So according to my buddy here,
by the way,
he's saying when I called him out on his platforming, on his own X account, he's platforming well-known racists, well-known fascists. He's retweeting people like Paul Joseph Watson, who has, and the retweet he did was about the failure of multiculturalism in Notting Hill Carnival, knowing full well what Paul Joseph Watson believes, where he has leaked audio where he's calling people effing N-words, effing P-words, and get them all out of the country, this, that, the other. And everyone knows what Paul Joseph Watson is like. Proof is, just go to his YouTube channel and just look at his videos. You know what he believes. Second thing is, he says that's not a strong enough association. I'll give you another one. He went on Calvin Robinson's podcast and he talked about the unfortunate situation that he's going through.
So that therefore means I have to agree with Calvin just because I platform myself about being homeless?
You could have platformed yourself anywhere, but you went to Calvin Robinson, who threw a
because
hit.
people don't platform everyone. Like, for example, a Sheikh wouldn't speak to me.
Calvin Robinson threw a Hitler salute after watching what Elon Musk did.
Is that a Hitler salute?
He's doing a Hitler salute right now.
Power to the people.
He's doing it right now.
Power to the
He's doing it
people.
now. Wow. Where we go?
Is that a Hitler salute? Guys, is this a Hitler salute?
You know what he's implying. We all know Calvin Robinson.
Power to the people.
Calvin Robinson threw it with an open hand, and we all know what he's doing right now. And he thinks, keep going, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. So you think this is genuine fascism? Because if you think that's fascism,
it's Calvin Robinson.
Wait, is this fascist?
Hand out with an open
So
hand
you actually think that this is the same
Elon Musk
action? Okay, so Tay, your sort of rhetoric was the one that directly called for the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Because what you do is that you loosely, I'll prove it. You believe that this action is equal. Hold on. This action is equivalent for persecuting and killing in the most brutal fashion. Yeah, after I respond. So this man believes this action here, like this, is on the same volume historically to groups that persecuted millions of Jews and killed them in the most brutal fashion. He believes this is a dog whistle for a regime that persecuted millions of people, including Christian saints.
So many people in England.
Now, this is on. Yes.
Unashamedly. It's disgusting.
Thank you very much.
It's disgusting.
Okay. So you believe this speaks volumes to the same fascist ideology of Hitler and Mussolini?
Would also use
in the implication that you're doing it.
What's the implication here?
And also, you mentioned about
What's
Charlie
the implication?
Kirk. You mentioned about Charlie Kirk, okay?
What's the implication?
I made a video on my channel yesterday, completely condemning what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Do you condemn the
it's
Muslims
defamation,
laughing?
And it's I don't even know what the word is, but it's
Do you condemn Dean Responds laughing at the death of Charlie Kirk?
Other people when you're not
Why do you have to
condemn
condemn
one
Paul
person?
Joseph Watson and Calvin Robinson?
I condemn.
Do you condemn Dean Responds for saying thank God Allah Charlie Kirk
I
died?
don't think it was appropriate. I condemn it. Are you
You
willing to
condemn it?
condemn? I've got no association with Dean Response. I've got no association with Muhammad Muhammad Hijab.
How about Daniel
He thinks-
Pikachu?
he
How about
thinks-
Daniel
hang on,
Pikachu?
hang on.
What
He
about
thinks-
Daniel Pikachu?
He thinks.
What about
Are you
Daniel
gonna let me talk? Are you gonna let me
What
talk?
about-
I condemn
hold-
Daniel Pikachu. I don't care.
Okay,
But
you condemn it.
Let me talk. Okay. So he thinks I associate with Muhammad Hijab if I just go over to Muhammad Hijab's
Because you think if I
discussion
repost
to
someone, I
listen
did.
in to what's happening. That's not associating. That means you all are associated because you've all watched videos.
Yeah, that's
where
my
Muhammad
point.
Hijab was in
That's
there.
my point.
So,
His
but there's a
principles
difference-
are rubbish.
There's a difference between going over. I don't know if I've lost my head today, but there's a difference between going over and listening into a conversation and not agreeing or anything, just listening to a conversation, and actually going on a Nazi person's podcast, someone who threw a Hitler salute, someone who wants remigration
Hitler
of all
salute.
ethnic minorities, and someone going on his podcast, someone who's been
But you think
deplatformed,
remigration's
someone
fascist?
who's been deplatformed by the Anglican Church, his Anglican Church, by the way.
I'm not.
So
It's not
Christians
hit
who are
my
against him
Anglican
as well.
church. I'm not Anglican.
No, not yours. His original Calvin Robinson
Okay.
was a deacon in Anglican
Okay.
Church, and he got deplatformed
So-
for throwing a Hitler salute.
Okay, okay.
So the fact
I'm gonna
is,
give two
you're
options.
throwing a Hitler salute.
Either
you're
we can-
throwing a
okay.
salute now in
not
memorial
giving an ultimatum,
of.
man. You're not in
You're
a
throwing
I am
a
gonna.
salute
You're
now.
not, man.
You're throwing a
Please don't.
salute now
Please don't.
in memory
My
of
boy's
Calvin
interrupting.
Robinson's open-handed Hitler
Ooh,
salute
Rehan.
after
Very quiet.
what
Hold on,
Elon
come
Musk
back
did.
again.
I'm not saying
Hey,
either way
you're
what Elon Musk did,
affiliations,
but we all know what Calvin Robinson
Can I respond
did
now?
when he threw that
Can I
open-handed
respond now?
salute. And he's throwing these salutes in the middle of Speaker's Corner, unashamedly, when his grandparents, when my grandparents fought against his ideology.
Okay. So can I respond now? Can I respond now? Can I respond
This is
now?
what Tommy Robinson wants.
Can I respond now?
Someone who throws
I'm a
salutes.
spokesperson for Tommy
You're a
Robinson.
when you're not meant to be speaking at when you're not meant to be speaking
Yeah.
at protest. So he's a spokesperson.
That's not a
for Tommy
spokesperson.
Robinson.
Firstly,
Because
it's
you were
not his
gonna
event.
speak at his event.
It's not his event.
You're going to speak at the
He's not.
event, no?
Tommy's a spokesperson in the United Kingdom. It's not his owner.
By the way, on Tommy Robinson, Tommy
Okay, so he's just gonna allow
has
tomorrow.
said the P word. He's called Pakistani people, of Pakistani descent,
Okay.
P word, and he knows that.
Okay,
and he's platforming Tommy
so
Robinson. He doesn't mind sharing that.
Tay, we can either, and again, this is my invitation. It's very clear.
So let me understand.
This is it. Wait,
Me walking over to a
wait,
discussion
hold on.
means I'm
Tay,
associated with that
Tay,
person. For him
Tay,
doing a podcast.
teach some Islamic virtue and have a fair discussion. So we've got two options to continue this discussion. Wait, hold on, Rehan. So you can either do this. You can continue in this infinite regress of, oh, you're friends with this person, and that therefore means that you agree with them in every single way whatsoever. Or we can actually talk about what I have said publicly,
Like when you
and
call
we
people
can
foreign
defend. Pardon?
You called people foreign filth.
No,
at
I
one of your
said
protests.
on no,
You
I
called
no no
people
I
foreign
said
filth. That's a
the
bit
people who sexually
Language
assault.
like foreign filth,
No, no, no.
language like foreign
I
salutes
said,
in the middle of
wait,
speech
do you
corner.
agree with this? Do you agree? And this is the speech I did at Portsmouth. I said, for those people who come here from Calais to Dover and who sexually assault young white British people, they are foreign filth. Now, no, hold on. Yes, he is foreign filth. He is foreign filth. He is foreign filth for sexually assaulting a minor. Are you going to keep on interrupting me? Are you going to keep on interrupting me, Tay? Tay, you're an Islamic coward with no virtue. Yes, I will. And I will also go on to say that I spoke with a Stand Up to Racism representative, 1 second, and she said to me, and I quote, these migrants at the hotel, their Christianity is that they are baptized in the UK. The reason why is because they get asylum applications through self-identifying as Christian and claiming they receive persecution. They claim they're Christian when they're here, when they are legitimately not believing in and confessing the Christian
Even if they
faith.
say I'm a
They
Christian.
are all baptized
Even if they say I'm a Christian.
in England, and they were never originally baptized from the country they came from.
So okay, the individual, are you going to willing to condemn your buddy David?
And by the way, do you know why I said foreign filth?
Individual-
Wait, 1 second. Do you know why I said foreign filth? Do you know why I used
Well,
that?
you're in front of the
Hold on.
far-right
Hold on. Do you know
I'm
why?
not saying everybody there is
Do you
full
know
of
why
racism,
I
but-
said that though? Okay, there's an individual, a independent journalist called James Harvey. He was covering a hotel protest in Norfolk, in which case he said the same thing. He said, for the immigrants who come here from Calais to Dover that sexually assault young white British people, they are foreign filth. Now, he got arrested and is potentially facing prison for 2 years for what he said. So what I did was saying the exact same thing that he said to demonstrate that our judiciary is loaded. The police will never optically decide to arrest someone under the age of 18 for what they say, therefore demonstrating that hate speech law is not off the merit of what you say, but whether the police will get away arresting you for it. And that was protesting the police state within the UK. So, given the two contexts, that no one likes rape and that they are foreign and they're filthy for raping people, and that it was a dog whistle for the fact that we live in a police state, I want him to firstly either address the dilemma that we can either be like children in saying that his friend said this, or we can publicly quote what we believe in terms of our political and religious philosophy, then attack that. Either be an adult debater or be a child.
Who's being the child?
Because you were interrupting.
Anyway, was there not more Christian ways to go about doing exactly what he said, rather than repeating them?
Well, you're the one unfortunately interrupting.
That's not a Christian way of doing things.
Oh wait, so when Christ called Jews the son of Satan, what do you think that means?
How did Christ deal with how did he deal with the Samaritans? How did he deal with these people?
So he called the Pharisees.
Be loving to your neighbor, not calling a group.
I love these people. They should just go home.
Guys, you're interrupting our conversation. Okay, so by not calling people foreign filth, because
do you not believe they are filthy for doing that?
That's one man.
Are they?
Blame the individual.
Yeah,
blame the
I did.
collective.
I said for those that do that.
Look at the double standards. Look at the double standards. That individual who kicked
Are
off-
they filthy for raping
Can I speak?
people?
Yes.
Yes, they are. Are they foreign? Are they
Can
not from
I
the
talk?
UK?
I let you speak.
Wait, hold on. They're filthy. You agree? Yeah, because you were interrupting me. So they're filthy. Yes, you did for the entire discussion. It's on recording. So you agreed with me and you said yes, that they are filthy. You said they were filthy and they are obviously foreign, therefore they're foreign filth.
Okay.
You just agreed with me.
Can I talk now?
Yes.
So, the individual who kicked off the Epping Hotel protest was an individual, a Christian called Hadish Kabatu, who said, I am a Christian, I don't do these things, yet he was found guilty of abusing 2 teenage girls, right? Yeah. So, am I okay in attacking the whole Christian community because of the actions, or the whole black Christian community because of the actions of one man, and saying deport the foreign filth, deport all of them? No, that's not appropriate language, that's hateful rhetoric, and I'm not surprised people are throwing salutes if they're talking like that. So, also, his buddy here, David.
Oh, he's talking about you, my friend.
He said
He's talking about you.
How can I help you today?
any anti-Muslim
Say,
behavior.
how can I help you?
He refused. He said when I
yes.
talked to him last time.
So if I may briefly.
Christians
So
do not attack
what
and
Tay
kill
is referencing
Muslims.
currently?
He said that.
Last week
So
he asked
to
me the
me,
following.
that
He
is far
told me,
right,
do I
dangerous
condemn
behavior
anti-Muslim
against the Muslim
behavior
community.
or
Of
people
course,
who attack
Muslims
Muslims?
attack Christians.
I said yes.
How
I listened to the
disingenuous-
following.
How disingenuous are these
Hezbollah,
Christian children that they say,
Boko Haram,
I'm an Islamist,
the Muslim
and I'm not-
Brotherhood, and ISIS.
We stand with the persecution of Shia Muslims.
And then he changed his question in order for me to then note
Tay,
that
I
apparently
denounced the
he was
Shia
denounced-
persecution of
Exactly.
I denounce Shia
Shia
persecution.
persecution by Sunni Muslims.
Yes.
Amen.
guys
So that is us
want to attack the Muslim
showcasing
community
that we
with
care
their
when the
dangerous
Muslim community is
rhetoric,
attacked.
like
Now,
equating
what he
all
wanted me to
Muslims
do
as
then
extremists
was he wanted me to name non-Muslims.
I condemn the persecution of the Ahmadis, of the Sunnis, of the Shia, all persecuted by Sunnis.
Are
Yes.
you willing to denounce him because he was not
Do
willing
you
to do
denounce
same? Do
the
you denounce
Muslim
him?
persecution
So
of
you're telling
Shia
me-
Muslims?
He's telling me to denounce Muhammad Hijab, Deen Response, people I don't associate with, people I don't share any platform with.
Wait,
so
Tay, do you condemn? Do you condemn?
Right here, right now, with him, backing him.
Yeah?
When he was
Wait,
saying
what was
that
what he said?
there is no anti-Muslim behavior.
No,
You understand?
no,
You understand? No,
there's no need to get so close to my
That's what
face.
you did to
Okay,
me.
so, okay, put the female sunglasses away. Stop being a transvestite. Put the female sunglasses away.
Me
Now,
walking over
Tay,
to Muhammad Hijab
Tay,
means I associate
Tay,
with him.
Tay,
Him standing next to his
Tay,
body
Tay,
says no
Tay,
anti-Muslim
Tay,
behavior.
Tay,
It's okay with that, right?
Tay.
It's okay with
Okay,
that.
so you need to understand this. The discussion was you are asking him to condemn terrorism. He listed off all of the mainline terrorist cells. Yes. And notice how, compared to the volume of Muslim terrorists, you cannot adjacent that with the amount of Christian terrorists. Most religious persecution is coming from Muslims.
Go back to your history.
Most certainly. Look, for example, the UN statistic
Why are
on.
you changing the topic?
I'm giving you an
We're not
example.
talking about
I'm
which one
giving
is
you.
more and which one
I
is
am
less.
giving you an
We're denouncing all
example
of it.
and
I'm
also
denouncing
giving
all
a
of it.
context for the
They're not
discussion.
denouncing. He's not
Tay.
denouncing his body.
Tay.
Who said
Tay.
there's no anti-Muslim
Tay.
crime.
Tay.
Do you guys?
Tay.
Everyone here
Mate,
denounces
put the female
anti-Muslim
sunglasses
crime.
away.
I denounce
David.
I denounce anti-Christian behaviour.
Okay.
His body, I've done it multiple times last week.
He's just not going to respond, is he?
He was refusing to. Then eventually he said, I don't know Muslims that get persecuted by non-Muslims. So that is dangerous.
Sorry.
Don't talk to me like that. You understand? I'll stick my elbow straight across your
Go ahead.
You understand?
Go ahead.
Don't talk to me
Go
like
ahead.
that. You understand?
I dare you.
I dare me.
I dare you.
Let's walk. Come, let's walk.
I dare you.
Let's walk.
The type of individuals we need deported from the UK.
Don't fuck yourself.
Wait, you just need to go home. Just go home.
Just walk away.
The type of individuals I'm talking about in my deportation policy. We will remigrate you, my friend. The fact is that you're a scared little jahil who can't engage in genuine discussion.
Scared?
Yes.
Of you?
Yes.
Of you?
Of debates,
Of
yes.
you?
Yes.
I ain't scared of you.
Yes, you are.
I don't get told by someone
Yes.
to tell me what to do, what not
Yes.
to do. Do you understand?
Yes. We will remigrate you, my friends. We will remigrate you.
Listen.
Bye-bye, my
You can
friends.
still have a career if you sort yourself out. Stop associating with people like him, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye, Tay. Now, those are the type of individuals, and you for being a transvestite, the type of individuals we will remigrate if we had my way in terms of migration policy. Now, notice how my interlocutor over there refused to talk about what I actually said personally about my political and religious beliefs. Rather, he did the childish thing of, your friend said this to me, therefore you're accountable for what your friend said to me. I don't know what people on the right do in their private life. I appreciate Paul Joseph Watson because he originally platformed me and shouted me out on his Twitter. I don't know what he did on a private phone call because so far I'm busy with my personal situation that I can't focus on others. Second point, notice how, yes, he shares on YouTube channels in which he is listed as a speaker and all the other speakers of Islam are sexual degenerates.
Double standard. You have double standard.
You are, because you're a transvestite, even though Allah will converse them.
And Jesus was a Muslim.
Man, put the female sunglasses away, sir.